So today is 3 weeks sober from cocaine and alcohol. I thought by now 3 weeks things would have started to get a bit easier, but they haven't. I never know what version of me I'm going to get on the day. Like, sometimes I can be happy, other days sad, some days tired, some days thinking a lot about the past, some days proud. It's very up and down. The emotions are definitely all over the place, and I'm not too sure when that's going to settle, but it's safe to say that dealing with the emotions has definitely been harder than dealing with the cravings. Like, the cravings were really tough. Weeks 1 into week 2, they were strong, and I was very vulnerable at that time, because 3 weeks ago I was in a completely different place. I was stuck in that vicious cycle of using cocaine and alcohol. Cocaine every weekend, alcohol 6-7 days a week. So I was always drowning my emotions with substance abuse. So it's, for now, sobriety is learning to deal with it, and finding other positive ways to deal with it. Out walking feels like constantly at the minute. Like, every bit of free time I've got, I'm walking. I don't know how long the walking's going to go on for, but it seems to be helping. The hard thing about it all, is that I didn't change soon enough. I think that's the thing that's really different with this time around for me. Last time, I was in a relationship, and she obviously didn't like that I was using cocaine and drinking all the time, and kind of said, James, if it keeps happening, I can't do it anymore. And I guess I didn't take that seriously. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is this time around I lost a lot. So there's a lot more energy that I'm taking into this sobriety, this time round, and making, myself proud and trying to make other people proud that I should have made proud. I'm not saying that I'm going to win anyone back or do anything like that. I think I've gone past that now. I've had to let the past go, but most days it's just me, myself and I. I've had to really kind of take a step back away from friends, going out so much, and I kind of want to reinvent myself, create a new version of me and start doing things again that I used to do, like taking up some more sports again, and filling my time up with more positive things, because I never thought I was going to become this version of me. That was never in my mind of the future. I never thought I was going to be someone that struggled with cocaine and alcohol. And I'm glad that I started using drugs, smoking weed when I was 15, and that went on for years till at 18, 20. Then I found alcohol, cocaine, and it was just brutal. But it all starts out as fun, doesn't it? Like, you're having fun and you don't think this will ever happen. And then, it's just become this thing now, which was never my plan. When I was younger, always in your early 20s, you're so ambitious and you want to be someone. And I actually qualified as a personal trainer, 20. Built up a really good personal training business, 21 to 27, but I was always struggling, in and out with my mental health and drinking a lot and still sniffing cocaine whilst I was being a personal trainer, which is crazy because people were looking at me as a source of inspiration and motivation, but without anyone knowing, you know, in the shadows, in the darkness, I was being that guy. I was sniffing cocaine, drinking alcohol, and being the worst role model possible. So you never really know what's going on with people's lives, you know. And I didn't talk enough, I didn't speak sooner. Whereas now I'm talking to a lot of people and getting a lot of advice of people that's been there and done it, which has been really cool. But yeah, 3 weeks, 21 days. I've definitely got a long way to go. I've got a lot of healing to do. I've got a lot more to give, you know, before I get. And I don't know what's in store for me, you know. All I know is that the things that have happened in the past are done, and I can't change that. All I can do is do the best I can today. And I can't ever see myself going back and using, you know, like when you're in the situation of using all the time, and you understand eventually at the end that you do hurt a lot of people around you, and you push people away. And I've done it until, you know, now it's just me. I can smile about it a bit now, which is nice, whereas before I was getting really down about it. But yeah, it's a dark thing, cocaine, you know. And the alcohol I could get away with, but I was always like, it wasn't good for me because I was drinking for the wrong reasons. But the cocaine was the real bad one, you know. It's such a bad drug for you, and well, the feeling you get from it is 15 minutes of bliss, and then you're always chasing that first one, which never happens again. But I'm glad, you know, it's going to be my 30th birthday in a week and a half, and to be honest, I always said to myself that I would stop drinking at 30, but I didn't realise that this would be the reason why I stop it like that. It's just crazy how things work, innit? But yeah, that's my 3-week update. It kind of just become a bit more of a talk about what's on my mind. But these videos, you know, they're for me, my future self, someone that needs to listen to it at the right time. But yeah, 3 weeks done. I'm feeling okay, you know. I'm feeling like everything's going to be alright. Whether if I get what I want or if I don't, at least I'm finally off that crap and start enjoying my life again. Anyway, there's a bit of an update on how things have been going, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care.